Panic attacks explained, why they happen and how to survive one. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Or, if this is your first time here, a huge welcome to you. I'm really glad you clicked on this video, because we're talking about something that so many people go through but almost never talk about openly: panic attacks. If you've ever had one, you know they can be terrifying. Like, one moment you're just living your life, and the next, your heart's racing, you can't breathe, and you're 99% sure something is seriously wrong. It's like your body is hitting every emergency button all at once, even though there's no visible threat. Today, we're diving into what panic attacks really are, what causes them, what they feel like, and what you can do when one hits. Whether you've experienced one yourself or just want to understand it better, this video is for you. So, let's start square one. What exactly is a panic attack? In the simplest terms, a panic attack is a sudden, intense wave of fear or physical distress that hits you like a freight train. It usually peaks within about 10 minutes, but when you're in it, it feels like an eternity. And here's the wildest part. It can happen even when everything seems fine. You could be chilling at home, grabbing coffee with a friend, or walking your dog. And then out of nowhere, your body goes into full fight or flight mode. Your brain perceives danger, even if there isn't any, and your nervous system kicks into overdrive. It's like someone pulled the fire alarm, but there's no fire. Let's break down what a panic attack actually feels like. And heads up, this list is intense because, well, the experience is intense. You might suddenly feel your heart pounding like it's trying to break out of your chest. Your hands get clammy. You might shake uncontrollably, have trouble breathing, or feel like you're choking. You might get dizzy or lightheaded, or feel like you're going to faint. Then there's a tightness in your chest, which can feel exactly like a heart attack. Your thoughts might spiral. You might feel detached from reality, like you're floating outside your body. And often, people think they're literally dying. It's not just anxiety. It's a full body, full mind hurricane of fear. And it's real. Now here's the truth that a lot of people miss. Panic attacks aren't just in your head. Yes, they start in the brain, but they trigger actual physical responses. And they can happen to anyone, whether you're a student, a parent, a CEO, or someone who's never had anxiety before. For some people, they're tied to specific phobias or traumatic experiences. For others, they seem to come out of the blue. That unpredictability, that's part of what makes panic disorder so difficult. The fear of the panic attack itself becomes a trigger, and suddenly your world starts shrinking. So why does this happen? The main culprit is your brain's built-in alarm system, specifically the amygdala, which controls fear responses. When it thinks you're in danger, it sounds the alarm. Your body reacts by dumping adrenaline into your system, speeding up your heart, tightening your muscles, and preparing you to run or fight. The thing is, in a panic attack, the alarm gets triggered without an actual emergency. It's like your smoke detector going off just because you made toast. And once that panic cycle starts, physical symptoms triggering fearful thoughts, which then amplify the physical symptoms, it can spiral fast. Let's take a second to bust some myths. A panic attack is not a character flaw. It's not you being overdramatic. And it's definitely not something you can just think your way out of. You wouldn't tell someone having an asthma attack to just breathe, right? So we need to stop telling people with panic attacks to just calm down. What you're experiencing in that moment is a powerful, involuntary survival response. It's your nervous system trying and failing to protect you from a perceived threat. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're human. I want to share something personal, too, because I think it helps to know you're not alone. I had my first panic attack during what was supposed to be a relaxing evening. I was watching a movie, lights down, snacks ready. Then suddenly it hit. My chest tightened. My heart was racing. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I stood up, thinking I needed air, but the room started spinning. For a few terrifying minutes, I was sure I was having a heart attack. I almost called 911, but then it passed. And that's something I want to emphasize. Panic attacks do pass. They always do, even if in the moment it feels endless. So, what can you do when a panic attack starts? First, focus on your breathing. Your body's natural instinct is to breathe fast and shallow, which makes the symptoms worse. Try what's called box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Repeat. This sends a signal to your body that it's safe to relax. Second, ground yourself. One method that works for a lot of people is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. It sounds simple, but it can really help interrupt the panic spiral and bring you back into the present moment. Another tip, remind yourself, even out loud, this is a panic attack. It's temporary. I've felt this before and it will pass. Saying it helps reinforce that you're not in real danger. If you're able, light movement can help too. Stretch, walk, shake it off. Physically burning off some of that adrenaline can help you start to feel grounded again. And after it passes, be kind to yourself. Panic attacks are exhausting. Give yourself time to recover, hydrate, and rest. If you're dealing with frequent panic attacks, or you're constantly worrying about when the next one might hit, it's worth reaching out to a mental health professional. There's absolutely no shame in that. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Therapies like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, are incredibly effective. Medication may also help for some people. And lifestyle changes, like managing stress, improving sleep, cutting down on caffeine, and practicing mindfulness can make a big difference. It's about building a toolbox of strategies that work for you. So let's wrap this up with a reminder. Panic attacks feel terrifying, but they are not dangerous. You are not alone. You are not crazy. And most importantly, you are not broken. Your body is trying to protect you. With the right understanding, support, and strategies, you can take your life back from panic. It doesn't have to control you. If this video helped you feel seen or made you think, wow, someone finally gets it, please give a thumbs up. And if you want more real talk about mental health, self-awareness, and learning to live well, hit that subscribe button. Join the community here at Zakaprat. We're all just doing our best, and it helps to know we're not doing it alone. Take care of your mind. Be patient with your heart, and I'll catch you in the next one.